Welcome back, everybody. Blueprints, day 114. Hoi! Today, our goal is to get a laboratory and deliver letters to the mailroom. Ooh, speaking of the mailroom, sleeping mask. Cool. We did not get a freezer yesterday. Ah! Clicking outside the window. Bling, bloop. Alright, let's see what's in the outer room. Do. See what's in the outer room. Do. We don't have a shrine active today, so I think, well, never mind. It doesn't matter what I think. We're getting a sledgehammer. And a wrench. Wrench is kind of pointless, though. Wrench is like a bad version of conservatory. I mean, I guess it's good if you want to change mechanical rooms. Probably they added that to the game because people used the conservatory to make those rooms super rare and then didn't draft the conservatory, like the mechanical rooms in the conservatory again, and then they couldn't do like pump room things. You know, all the various puzzles. I think we're gonna do a nook. Got allergies, it's too dusty in here. Hot and dusty. Make my voice sound all terrible and nasally and deep. Not really sick, just was cleaning some things, preparing for the move, and I knocked up a bunch of dust and breathed it all in. You know what? Go check in the corner. Guess I didn't need to take the nook. Because we don't care about keys anymore. No more, no more, no more, no more. Don't care about keys no more. Don't care about keys no more. Let's maybe not do the dining room insanely far away this time. Let's do it closer to rank 8 where you can actually use it. To save ourselves some backtracking. Dead end here kind of risky. These are all kind of risky. I guess we do quest bedroom. If we dead end, we dead end. Compass is cool though. I can actually craft the electro compass now. Compass now because I use the power hammer at the door in the tunnel. Now, one sec. Geez, I think we're dead. We immediately dead-ended ourselves, didn't we? And we don't have key card. Well, it doesn't even matter. Well, I mean, maybe it does matter. If we get a key card in the attic, we're saved. Otherwise, we're screwed. Key card, no key card. Not a key card, not a key card. Alright, we're screwed. Let's not forget to put the master key back, though, before we rage quit. Oh, where the hell are we going? Oh, man. Brother, man. Check. Master key. Call it. Next. Day 115 of Blueprints. Today we're gonna get the laboratory done, get some letters delivered to the mailroom done. Well, that's okay. I didn't really like the wrench anyways. Bling. Bloop. Maybe today we get a shrine instead of that rubbish. Yay. Woohoo! Yippee! Bing bang, bing bing boom. Let me out of here. Today we're gonna find a laboratory inside of you, Mr. Building to do. You know what? Fine. 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 Now it's not the draft pool anymore. Let's dead end ourselves again. You know, these all kind of suck. I'm not putting a breaker box here. No, thank you, ma'am. Look at this. Now the question is, can we actually get a mailroom draw here? Oh, we should remove this. You know what? Maybe we can. Oh, we have to do it all over again. Immediately, each time you eat an apple. Security door. Eight or more. Each time you find trash while digging is kind of okay. 2 or more gems. Unlock or bypass. Where's upgraded? Oh, 8 or... Okay, hold on. I thought this was the 2 sides, but no, there's one's over here too. The first time you enter each room on rank 9, for each room with a fireplace you draft, for every room you draft in the next 40 seconds. Each time you access a different terminal. Each time you draft, definitely this one, we want this one. The next 10 times you view your map. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, yes. Immediately, each time you eat an apple. You unlock and open a chest. Trash while digging. 2 or more gems. Maybe we don't do immediately. Because that one's not very good for mailroom. When you draft a hallway from another hallway. Maybe... How many is this? This is 7. Each time you pull a lever, no. Each time you access a terminal, I mean, this is up to 8 times, but it's annoying. Every room, fireplace. I don't know how many rooms with fireplaces there are. There can't be that many, right? There has to be some sort of, like, thing here that I'm not realizing why fireplace is good. Immediately, each time you eat an apple, whenever you draft a shop room, unlock or bypass 2 or more gems. We could do each bedroom, I guess. Let's do hallway from hallway instead of eat an apple. I don't really like the eat an apple one, because I never do the classroom one. Okay. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. That's fine. Gain 1 star. A letter will be delivered. Permanently add 1 gold. Stock your pantry with fruit. That's... Wait, that doesn't help us. Each time you eat an apple, stock your pantry with fruit. Wait, that's kind of interesting, right? I kind of want to try that just for the lols. Unseal one of the doors of the antechamber. That's kind of fun. Lockpicking skill. Lose half your steps. No. How many is this? That's 7. Add 3 aquariums. I'm not sure I care about aquariums, although they are bedrooms. Spread dirt. Gain 3 gold for each red room. Don't care about gold. Maybe just 3 aquariums. Yeah, the pantry with fruit one's kind of stupid, but... Oh, we get 3 out of 8 every time, right? So... Wait, why do I have immediately still? I guess the packet doesn't count? Maybe we have to wait till tomorrow to change it, I'm not sure. No data packets are available. Okay, yeah, I think we have to wait till tomorrow to change this. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess... Let's just do lockpicking skills, I guess. I don't know. We'll do gold to allowance. Maybe. I don't know. I like lockpick. We're gonna lose the master key at some point. We're gonna run out of steps and forget we have it or something. When you draft a hallway, each time you find trash while digging. You know, I don't really like any of these. Or maybe, let's just add 1 gold to our allowance. No, that's stupid. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. None of them are the mailroom. Maybe I should just reset. This is kind of pointless, right? We do have the shrine. I think I'm just gonna reset. We need to deliver letters. There's like no other goal that I have at the moment. Hold on, we just like close some stuff. What are our goals? Closed exhibit, back door. We already did this. We just got a red crown, didn't do anything. We did this also. Yeah, this is literally our only goal is mailroom letters. So if we don't get the mailroom, if we don't get a laboratory or we don't get a mailroom experiment, we should just exit. There's nothing to be gained. We don't need more allowance. We don't need more lockpicking skills. Wait, I think I just exited with the master key in my inventory, didn't I? Oh shit. Did I just really do that? I think I forgot the master key in my inventory. That's an absolute disaster. Fuck. Oh man. That's not good if that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure I had the master key in my inventory. Well, now we have to find the showroom again and make sure we have 80 gold. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. I don't want the wrench. The wrench just makes it take longer to get rooms. Adds no value to my life. I'm like 99% sure I just lost the master key, which is ridiculously annoying. It's so dumb that you have to remember to put it back in the code check. I wish I could just pick an item to save every day. Like at the end of the day, a thing just popped up and said, what item do you want to save? Instead of having to go to a room. Oh, that does not help me at all. Kennel, sure. It's a dead end. We have no shovel. Dining room, sure. I guess take the lunchbox. Oh no, wait, it's in the code check still. Oh my god. Somehow it's still in the code check. I guess I didn't get code check that run then. Workshop is fine, I guess. We don't have a shovel. Alright, do not log off with the master key in your inventory. That would be really bad. Don't end the day without checking your inventory, ever. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's a trap. Wait. Nah. Nah, bro. Nah. That's... Nah. 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 Hey. Goodbye. We need a sledgehammer. Courtyard? I ain't about to use all my keys. Wait, I can use my keys. Of course I can use my keys. I have master key. It just means I can't open other chests. Okay, well this is completely useless. I need to get me a sledgehammer. Sludge. A sledgehammer. Wo ist die Sledgehammer? Ich will ein Sledgehammer, bitte. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. Wait, what? False. False. True. Why is this beeping? Will you cut it out? Stop beeping. What? I don't need keys. Shut up. Yeah. We can afford this here. Okay, don't rage quit if you don't get mailroom. Remember to put the master key back. Oh, this is all so bad. Wait, is there a new packet? Hold on, we have to check if there's a new packet. Wait, why did our packet thing not work? Whatever, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. Where am I going? Kind of annoying that this is the only possible way to deliver letters to the mailroom. Gonna be honest. You just have no control over it. It's like double RNG. You have to not only get the laboratory, you have to get the right experiment, and it's a 3 out of 8 chance. And that's just to get it at all, let alone have a good trigger that you can actually use properly. Then it's like 3 out of 8 times 3 out of 8, whatever that is. We're also wasting our shrine. Day 117 of blueprints. Ooh. This is called grinding for the right mailroom experiment. Isn't it fun? Isn't this game so fun? Wow. Bling bloop. I mean, I guess the one benefit of resetting 1,000 times is we get to bling bloop. Every single time we're gonna have so many bling bloops. I'm excited. One day we're gonna find out how many bling bloops we have. It's gonna be a glorious day. These are all kind of bad. You know what? Let's do root cellar. Because we might get dig spot. Well, we might get dig trash. Experiment trigger. Perhaps. Probably not. But, you know, if luck is on our side, we'll get every time you dig trash, mail a letter. And we can dig a bunch. We also need a shovel for that. Early bedroom? Nah. Planetarium. Just get it out of the draft. Let's go west. Commissary? Don't really like the commissary being here. But I am gonna do it. Because we need a shovel. Yes, we got a shovel. Fantastic. Let's just buy all the gems. We have plenty of money. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, immediate shovel usage. Epic. Actually, salt shaker would be pretty nice. We do need keys at the moment. Although kennel is just outright better in every possible way, right? I mean, who needs keys when you can just... Oh my god. That's a lot of dig spots. Maybe we shouldn't be digging these though, in case we get the experiment. But we need keys. So far none is trash. This must be a high quality dig spot. Because we didn't get a single piece of trash. These are all really bad, really bad, really bad, really bad. I'll take that. Courtyard, yes please. Sledgehammer would be great. We need a laboratory and ideally a sledgehammer. It's not really necessary, it's just would be better. Oh shoot, we are digging all the trash before we get the laboratory though. Maybe we should stop doing that. But I kind of have to. Because I need to find keys, right? Okay, now we can maybe dig less trash. We're gonna courtyard again because it goes straight. And we get gems, and maybe we get a sledgehammer. Yay! Now we can stop wasting our keys on the things. Maybe I'm gonna dig this. I don't feel like backtracking. Also, it unlocks the door, which is nice. There should be plenty of dig spots elsewhere. It's too bad you can't do spread dirt and every time you dig trash. Actually, wait, you could get 2 lab experiments maybe if you get Hall of Mirrors, right? That'd be kind of interesting. This is a really tough choice. Do we want a master key or do we want to adjust the rarity of floor plans? We have 5 keys right now, so I feel like conservatory is just better. Okay, we're digging all the trash. Prematurely digging all the trash. There are dig spots literally everywhere, so maybe it's alright. Lost and found. I don't really like this room. I guess it's already unusual. Let's make it more rare. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's not a great idea. Maybe we want the repellent at some point for some sort of strategy. Green room's not cost. Let's make this common. That's a good dead end to have. Rumpus room counts as a bishop, I think. So we could make this more common. We don't really need the money though. Maybe we could just keep it how it is. Not the best draws in the world, but it's fine. Slow but sure. Okay. This is maybe worth it. But it's a bit risky. Maybe we just get more keys first. If we get coat check, we don't need any of these keys, but you know. Do we risk it? Do we risk it for the biscuit? We have 7 keys. I don't think we risk it. I think we draft dining room. And then go north and try to loop around somehow. We do have to be careful of security card. Man, we're just getting dead ends everywhere. What's happening? I'm gonna go in here immediately just to get the lunchbox. Apples are delicious today. Cool. We have a lot of keys, so I don't mind using a key here. Let's do courtyard. It has a door. Not really liking where I'm getting pathed to right now, and we have no laboratory. Now I kind of hope we don't get the dig trash. I don't know. No matter what we get, we're not going to be able to trigger it that much because we're getting everything else first. I would like a laboratory here. Should I just redraw until I get laboratory? 1 key for each bedroom in your house. That's not a lot of keys. What is up with these dead ends, man? Ridiculous. We'll do this even though we have 12 gems. Why not? We're here. The blue box says exactly one true statement. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. The above statement is true. So they're in the black box, right? No. Okay, well, we didn't need those anyways. Can we maybe not get any more dead ends? That'd be great. I'll take a hallway. Wait, well, we can't go that way. I'll take a pool, but we have to be careful. We're drafting a lot of dead ends. Don't really need coins, but I'll take them. You know what? We have 8 keys. Maybe we don't care about code check anymore. Let's just passageway because everything else is garbage. We're definitely gonna get security doors soon. Alright. Lab here is fine. We have 10 gems and 100 gold. Such nice even numbers. Very satisfying. Do we get mailroom or do we have to restart? Oh my god, thank god. Each time you draft a tomorrow room. Let's do upgraded floor plan because tomorrow rooms are upgraded floor plans. Upgraded floor plan, letter delivered. Okay, finally. Now we just gotta draft more courtyards. Security here I think is good. You know, maybe we should just turn this down. We have a lot of keys, and we have a shovel, so we can get a lot more keys. I think we just turn this down today. I almost never do this, but today is the day for the low security doors. Especially considering we have master key in a bank somewhere that we can maybe go get. Okay, we need a courtyard here, would be great. I don't like dark room here. We don't have breaker box to turn it back on, so let's not do that. Closed exhibit is fine. Wait, the doors are security locked though. That's also bad. Okay, more stars it is. We do have a door up here, so I guess technically we can dead end this. Ugh. This is annoying. So annoying. Okay, we need upgraded floor plans. Gotta remember that. Prioritize upgraded floor plans. It's probably not gonna affect my decisions at all, because generally I just draft whatever's best in the moment. There's only 3 choices, so. That room just did a spread gems, so we're gonna go grab some of the gems that we spread. We could dig in foundation. I don't know if I care though. We'll do it from the other way if we ever get back there. Let's go find the gems we spread. But also I want to get to the bottom door. We probably should have went further. Should have got to the 8th rank first so that we could have backtracked and grabbed the dinner on our way home. Wait, did I just miss a gem? Is there no gem in here? Uh-huh. There should also be a gem in here somewhere, right? Okay, this is a dead end though, so... This is also a dead end, apparently. We already dug there. We already bought everything there. It'd be cool if there was a way to restock the commissary in a single run. Now we hope that this is not a dead end. Courtyard works. I think it's safe to do courtyard here. Alright, we delivered a letter, nice. We don't have to worry about saving dig spots anymore because we didn't get that experiment. Yeah, I think we're doing fine on keys with all these dig spots. I don't think we need the master key. We don't have that many mechanical rooms, right? Oh, we have laboratory. This would open 3 doors, which is probably fine. I think we'll just waste it here. It's no big deal. We don't really need it for anything else. I guess we'll just pantry so we can use the last spot. And not waste all of our stars. Ooh, +5 for apples. I thought it only added 1. Now, we could take the master key, but again, I don't think we really need it. Do we have sledgehammer? We do. We actually have all of the courtyard items that you could get. But... I think 7 keys ought to be enough. I wonder if the master key works in the locker room. I don't think it works on chests. So it probably doesn't work on lockers. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying that regular keys work, but master key doesn't. It doesn't make much logical sense if you think about it. Alright. Dead end. Now we go this way. Bunch more dead ends. Breaker box here would be pretty smart. Kitchen gives us food. I think we just breaker box and let the other 2 squares be dead ends. I don't mind, because this is somewhat important. That's random. I just dug a secret garden key. I didn't even know that was possible. The heck? This is like probably a rich soil location though, right? How do we get out? I'm actually gonna check the soil. What is the soil here? It's B tier. Interesting. Guess we just got really lucky. Uh-oh. I'm lost. It's probably less steps to just go to foundation at this point, right? I mean, it's basically where we left off. Can we go to foundation though? Yeah, because we turned off the card system, right? Yeah, I think it's actually saves us steps to go this way, right? Because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps to get there through the house. And I think it's only like 4 steps this way. Yeah. Sealed entrance, basement, and then foundation. 4 steps. 4 steps better than 9 steps. Where do we put the dining room? Oh, the dining room's also kind of closer that way. We couldn't have eaten it if we took the path, because we haven't got to rank 8 yet, so... I think this is a better choice. Obviously, I think it's a better choice, otherwise, why would I have gone this way? Alright, we need to deliver more letters. More letters. Deliver more letters. How many courtyards do we have left? 2. Not that many. Hopefully we have some hallways left. 'Cause those are the 2 main ones that are easy to draft. In theory. The hallways are based on how many I drafted yesterday. I guess we're probably not going to have any more hallways because I kept ending the runs early, right? So that's one downside of doing that, is you don't get any hallways the next day. Courtyard is fine here. I don't know what attic would do for us. And also courtyard is upgraded, so let's do this. We gotta deliver more letters. That is the goal. Deliver the letters is the goal. I don't remember what other rooms we upgraded, to be honest. What do we got here? Bunch of dead ends. We don't really need money. This does give us the king if we want to do chess puzzle, but not really worried about that. We already did machinarium, so we don't need pump room either, but I think we just quest bedroom. Oh, we upgraded it. Okay, good choice. Accidentally was smart. Love when that happens. Oh, we don't have the master key. We have to hope for a path north here, otherwise we're totally screwed. Tunnel, sure. This probably has a dig spot, right? Or 2? Or 4? Hey. Yeah, so if you get root cellar, you do not need master key at all. Wait, what? 5? 6? Holy. Should we just tunnel all the way north? We didn't upgrade the tunnel though. It is enticing, but we don't really need to tunnel. There's not much benefit there. Like, we have enough keys and stuff, I think, so not too worried about that. Oh, I was gonna sledgehammer the chest while I was digging, but there wasn't one there. I guess we go east. We could secret garden here. We didn't upgrade that, right? So green room's more common is probably kind of pointless now. Oh, I think we upgraded the storeroom, right? So it is a dead end, but we have redraws. Let's do this to get the letter. That is our goal. Our goal is to deliver the letters. We could actually draft a mailroom as well and check how many letters there are, or if there's any useful hints, because the mailroom is also an upgraded room, so that would deliver another letter to the mailroom in order to go to the mailroom. Which is kind of cool. Let's do vegetable. The vegetable. We like my vegetables. This has a lot of doors. And we have a lot of gems, and it's not red. I think we do it. Oh, we also upgraded it. Nice. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many footsteps. Root cellar is kind of cool, actually. I don't mind it. Let's go this way first. More keys, and not a dead end. I don't like locksmith. 2 extra items, nah. Let's just do this. Probably we get prism key, right? Okay, that was fun. Next. What's silver key in the corner? Courtroom is nice. Courtroom, what am I saying? Courtyard, rather. Dinner is served. I don't think we need dinner, though, honestly. With all this stuff we're digging up. We're getting like 6 footsteps for every room that we enter. Let's go north. Speakeasy is an upgraded room, so let's do this. Yes. This is 7. No items, no salt shaker. What kind of room is this? It's a blue room. What does prism? I don't know what prism key does. Maybe you can't use it from a blue room. Or just as a regular key, maybe? You can spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Or casino. I don't really care about blocking the antechamber this run because that's not our goal. Also, look at our items. 13 keys, 13 gems, and 133. Okay, we ruined it, but it was cool for a second. We're gonna wager 100 and try to get 4 allowance tokens. Probably it's not gonna work because it never does, but one of these days it'll work. Okay, I mean, plus 10 footsteps, and a key, a gem, and a die. Wait, was that 10? Whoa, oh my god. 10 gems, 10 coins, 10 dice, 10... That's insane. That's not what I expected at all. I thought it was plus 10 footsteps and then one of each of the other things. That's a lot of resources. This gives us a door, so sure. We also have 23 keys, so locker room would be kind of fun here. Let's do the locker room, in case there's a clue hidden in one of the lockers. I don't think there is, but we have a lot of keys. An orange. This is the one that has the note, right? Yeah, so it's like where the antechamber is. Or where the room 46 is. Ooh, running shoes. That's cool. Forgot those were in here. Should be an achievement for opening every locker. I don't know why, it just seems like a fun thing to do, you know? We got car keys. Kinda useless. More gems. Cool. Wow, there are actually a lot of lockers. I think there's like 15 lockers. Maybe 14, because there's only 2 in this row. Yeah, I think there are 14 lockers. Whoops. That's kind of funny. Hilarious. Yeah, we don't care about that nonsense. We just Googled it. I have zero interest in learning this game's idea of math. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I've read that note before. It doesn't really tell me anything useful though, to be honest. So now what we're hoping for is a freezer. That'd be the ultimate win for the end of this run. We have to go this way. We also have 12 dice, so I guess we can redraw as many times as we want. I also have a lot of footsteps, so I'm just gonna do a little whoopity-whoop, whoopity-whoop, unlock this door. Really? A whoopity-whoop, a whoopity-whoop. There we go. Aquarium works. Sure. Now we have south door of antechamber if we can find Great Hall, I guess. Drawing room is fine. Need more upgraded rooms. Sauna is enticing, but it's kind of bad here, so... It's also not an upgraded room. I would prefer freezer over sauna this run, to be honest. Seems like we're not going to get any luck with freezer. We could just redraw. We could spend all of our dice to redraw for freezer. Maybe that's worth it. We have 14 dice. We can probably get a freezer. Workshop, pump room, or we can do one more upgraded room. I think we just redraw with all the dice till we get a freezer. 20 extra footsteps is also nice, but I would like a freezer. Yes. Do we do that immediately? I think so. We don't have the master key on our person. Yeah, let's just freeze. It's not upgraded, but that's okay. Also, it's very cold today, so we can't Hulk smash anything. Also, I think there are some hints in here. What is that? Is that a prism key? That looks like a prism key. Yeah. That's interesting. Gems. A key. Yeah, I want to know what this note says. Can we read it? I feel like we can almost read it. It says, "Thaw only in the event of my death." So maybe we should make that be a goal. Just for something else to do other than the mailroom. Thaw the freezer by drafting near a furnace. I think that's how you do that. I think that's the end of this run, everybody. We did get a lot of letters delivered. I don't know how many letters we got delivered. I don't think it tells us. Oh yeah, it tells us 10. That actually might be all the letters. I think I looked it up online and there it said there were 16 letters. And I'm pretty sure I already had 8-ish of them. So let's call it a day. We should start tomorrow with a whole bunch of gems, which is cool. So we're not going to do the hovel. Save and continue. I think we can fit one more in today since we had so many short ones. Let's find the mailroom and read the letters. We also need a magnifying glass, ideally, so that we can look at the stamps. So commissary would be great. Our shrine is no longer active, sadly. So, oh my god, look at our resources. Oh, we kept our gold from yesterday too. 197. Bling, bloop. Dem's a lot of resources. 31 gems, 196. You know, I would love to change the freezer to just happen every day. And then just freeze my assets at the end of every day, you know. Especially if we have tons of rerolls. I think we shrine again. Just to make the run easy, right? I love this bonus, the courtyard one. It's great. Super duper great. So we don't really need the lavatory anymore. We could do it anyways for like the lockpicking or stars or whatever, but it's not really necessary. We have 113 allowance. That's a lot of allowance. I don't even know why I bothered going to the casino, to be honest, but it's just like if you have an extra 100, you may as well spend it, right? Do we need keys? I guess we do. I want to dead end that so bad and take the breaker box because it's such an important room. But I hate dead ending the beginning. See, again, here, it's just such rubbish. But I guess they all effectively dead end it, so I mean, just take it. Off. Gym. Garage. I don't know why I bother turning the garage anymore. It's just like one extra click, whatever. Not that hard. Let's go west first. Workshop. Eh. Don't really care about the workshop. I do want the clock tower, but not here. Let's try to get hallways. We're kind of short on hallways. Because we didn't get to draft many of them yesterday. Yes. We have no shovel. Freezer? No freezer. Ooh, but mailroom. Finally. That will help us a lot. Kitchen is already commonplace. Patio. I think standard is fine. If we make everything commonplace, then everything will also be rare if you think about it, right? So you can't make everything commonplace. You do have to try to be intelligent about which ones you choose. Okay, we have infinity gems, so I guess this is fine. Shovel would be great. Oh wow. I didn't even see it when I said that. Turnip. Num num. Let's waste a footstep to dig this. 2 footsteps to be precise. Movement tokens. I wonder what you call those. We could kennel. We have a shovel now. And we have a path north, so I'm not too worried about it. No gem. 1 dig spot. So glad I found that 1 coin. 1 coin richer. Yeah, mailroom. That's the goal. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think this one's kind of a troll. It's got to be like the last important letter or something. Now we could look at these, but it's a little bit pointless because we don't have the magnifying glass. I mean, it's not pointless. We could read the content of the letter, but I'm gonna save those till the end and hope we find a magnifying glass somewhere. I like getting all the courtyards back to back. It's kind of satisfying. North is a good direction to draft courtyards. On the west side, I guess. Because all the doors go the right way. We do need security. I think we do armory. We don't need the lighter candle thing. But I mean, it's 8 gold. Like, just buy it. What if we do need it? Then we have to come all the way back, right? Corridor here's kind of okay. It's an extra door, I guess. We're looking for commissary to find a magnifying glass. I think the magnifying glass is also in the morning room sometimes. Which I don't remember how you get the morning room. I guess it's something you spawn randomly in the kitchen. We could parlor, we don't really need that. Courtyard goes both ways, so let's do this. Any other dig spots? 1 more dig spot. Metal detector. I really hope they add a option in the patch that lets you disable the animations for items so that you can go faster. That would make this so much more fun. Master key is kind of nice, but it does dead end us here, but we have no rerolls. Let's just take it. We only have 1 key. We can obviously dig for more keys, but everything's a dead end, so we may as well get the useful item, right? Now I have to remember to code check that on the way back. Do we care about laboratory? This doesn't really help us. We don't get to use the power thing. I guess we can do lab. I don't know. Not particularly useful. We need a magnifying glass. Where do we find the magnifying glass, man? Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, Let's gain stars, because those actually do help us. And I kind of want to get to 100 stars to see if it does anything. Oh man. Dead ends everywhere. Now, we could night shield the lost and found. That could be kind of interesting. That does dead end us though, and we don't have security yet. Wait, did we just lose? We have one more room. No, we have to take this. We have no choice. I don't want to go back and draft this room, but maybe we just save it for later. Ooh, commissary. Yeah, I think we do it, even though it's only one door. It's kind of risky, but if we get magnifying glass, it's worth it. Okay, well, no magnifying glass, unfortunately. Give me all of these. Dang, no magnifying glass. That's super annoying. Maybe we should have coat checked a magnifying glass. Ah, this lets us continue. We need to find a freaking magnifying glass. Where else could we find it? I don't even know. I don't care about gems. There's not one in there. This gives us a star, though. May as well. Only 64, man. We keep burning through them. Keep using them for rerolls, which is very nice, but it does spend them, and then you have to get them again. Could do foyer. Let's do foyer. I don't care about your beeping. Shut up. Ooh, yeah. We'll do this. We have no rerolls. We need dice pretty badly. Maybe I should have taken the dice bedroom. I don't know if that was an option. I wasn't really paying attention. Or we just set security to low because we have a master key, right? Pretty sure we have master key in our inventory. Yeah, we do. Doesn't matter because the security card doors are turned off now, so we don't actually need the key card. Courtyard here is nice. I think we have to courtyard, even though I really want to do boudoir. Because we really need the north door. We have no rerolls. It doesn't help us that much to get the dice if we have no north door. Right? Don't know where we're gonna find a magnifying glass. I literally have no idea where it could even spawn. Could spawn in the office, maybe? No. Or the reading nook? I don't know where all the places the magnifying glass can spawn are. It wouldn't be in here. Could be in here. Dang, got a telescope. Not what I wanted. Not ideal. Where's the observatory? It's over here. I think I'm gonna do that, even though it wastes some steps. Because why not? Everything's 50% off. Cool, that was actually worth it. Because we can get a pendant or something. Stop beeping, who cares? I don't want your one coin. I'm too lazy to look for the one coin. It's not important. I guess just showroom, even though it blocks everything. I guess we could secret garden over here. We do have a door from foundation. We just have to loop around through the basement. We could probably buy most of this stuff. Or tomorrow. Let's do silver spoon for sure. Ornate is pretty useful. Moon pendant is useful. And we can't afford chronograph. Let's just use the master key, I guess. Why not? Study. These are all bad. This completely dead ends the antechamber, but I don't think I care. I need a magnifying glass. Where the heck do I find a magnifying glass? I have no idea. Kitchen works. But I feel like bedroom could potentially have a magnifying glass. Let's do kitchen. Just for the food. Also maybe it gives us a morning room. Yeah, we do get a morning room, which is nice. And everything's half off. Nice. It's a lot of steps. I think that was worth it. It lets us backtrack a bunch if we try to find a magnifying glass somewhere. This could maybe have a magnifying glass. I don't think so, but I think occasionally it does. Broken lever today, not so useful. Dining room here is fine. We can eat immediately. Also, we have silver spoons, so these are both going to give us insane amounts of footsteps. We don't have a boiler room, but that's okay. We're still going to get plus 40. Silver spoon is insane. Yeah, we need silver spoon plus hovel. We should do that run one day. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That sounds good. I don't know how many green rooms I have left, but maybe we can find a magnifying glass somewhere. I don't already have it, right? We should just sanity check that. Let's open this and draft while it's opening. We can do a Dave Chappelle. It connects to the foundation, which is nice. Oh man, compass, map, everything but what we need. So what is that, B6? Commissary. Commissary has treasure. We could dig in foundation. I mean, in theory, it's possible to get it from that. Would a shop help us? I don't think so. Let's just do rumpus, I guess. We're trying not to waste all of our stars, you know? A lot of dead ends. Could we, how would rotate? Rotate wouldn't help us. We need like a courtyard, maybe. Yeah, courtyard works. That was worth the 1 star, I think. We don't need the keys, but whatever. Take them anyways. They don't do us any good. We're digging every hole because technically you could probably get a magnifying glass. Actually, I don't think you can get items from that. We'll take... I'll take the hallway here so that we get more hallways tomorrow. And we'll draft whatever this room is. I guess an attic would be nice. I'm just going to do the closet. It's a good location for a closet, and we don't have many opportunities left for drafting. Unfortunately, no magnifying glass there. We get a few rooms this way. Let's just do drawing room. I don't know. It'll let us redraw once for free. That's cool, right? I don't think there's ever a magnifying glass in here as far as I know. I think you can probably get it from the bedroom, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to get to antechamber today, so that doesn't seem worth it. I don't need keys. I think we redraw with the drawing room. I don't know if we can get an attic here. I think you can get it anywhere, but maybe it's more common on the upper ranks. Also, we dead-ended ourselves everywhere up there. Let's use a few stars and see if we can draw an attic, maybe. It's definitely not in any of those rooms. Could be in the study? I don't think it is. I really want an attic. I'm just gonna go ham here and waste a whole bunch of stars looking for an attic. Because we have way over 50 stars. Man, no luck. Like, finding an attic would be so useful. Rip stars. Oh, there we go. That was extremely expensive. I hope there's a magnifying glass in here. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think there is. Nah, man. I don't even want that crap. Dang it, that was a waste. We wasted like 10 stars. We didn't even draft anything. Alright, well now we have to do like the world's most insane loop-de-loop. I guess we could dig. I wish there was a better way to be guaranteed to get items, and not just one item, right? Like, having to give up master key to store a magnifying glass and code check is super cringe. We did make the mailroom more common, so I guess we could just reset and try to get magnifying glass. But we may as well just read the letters without the magnifying glass first and see what's there, right? The key, not a magnifying glass. Man, we got trolled. I don't care. I don't care about crafting anything. No magnifying glass in here. Alright, now I don't know where to go. I guess office is a dead end. We already went back to observatory, right? Pretty sure we did telescope. Wait, did we find another telescope? Oh no, we did it. Okay, that's weird. Weird mechanic. I don't care about the gems because we can't draft a freezer. There's still no magnifying glass there, very sad. We don't have any money for this. I guess we just code check the master key while we're here. Where is it? Master key, okay. Where are we going? I guess we're going this way. We do get 1 star back from the morning stars, so that's nice, I guess. Oh, we have 1 more room to draft. Don't really want to spend any more stars. I guess we just draft a planetarium here, right? Then we can get 1 of our stars back. Or 2 stars, actually. Where are we going? Through kennel. Alright, let's just look at the letters. We already looked at most of these. I think the last one we looked at was the one with the blimp on it. Or no, it was this one, I guess. You've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run to our security card. We're designed by Kirk, Darren, and myself. I don't know who Kirk Darren is. Okay, we already looked at this stamp. Oh, this is the nuance one. Yeah. Useful information, but we didn't really need it. Just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instruction for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you. Okay, I mean, we solved that literally ages ago, so that doesn't really help us. There's another stamp, but it looks like the same one. It's the ship again. Locations of the drafting strategy issues. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch. Okay, again, we found this like centuries ago. Not useful. It's weird, this one has a stamp, but I can't see the stamp. I guess it's just the turtle again. Perhaps if, Simon, I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff. I should give you a brief introduction. Kirk Darren, head of security. Randolph Moore, lead lab technician, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant. Chef de camp, head of kitchen. Hartley Ruata, Baron's personal valet. Christoph, the chauffeur. Robert Nagula, the groundskeeper. Wonder if there's a Kirk D password. Actually, we wrote that down, right? And wait, what is it? Bab? Darren? And Babbage. I guess it would be Bab A. It would be Dar K. Let's try Dar K. Kimberly Thompson, Randolph Moore, and Babbage. Chef de Camp we don't have. I don't know why they would have a password, but we could check it. How would that even look? Like DKC? I don't know. Christophe? Nog you are. Might as well try them, right? There are a handful of other names among the various live out and seasonal staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from the cursory introduction. Okay, what is this stamp? I'm not going to be able to see it properly without the magnifying glass, but that looks like a new stamp that I haven't seen before. Another successful experiment, another letter. You've certainly been keeping yourself busy. I reminded yourself a new clue. Don't worry. Break breaks in the weight room with something that has a handle and very heavy. I'm afraid in spite of my best efforts, the result was not quite cryptic. Okay. Unused memos. Safe code 4368. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. Huh. Safe code 1213. Safe code D8. Oh, this one's true because it's handwritten. There is a safe on rank 10. Okay, there's a safe in room 46. Interesting. Green, so it must be true, right? I've been running out of ideas on my own. Yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I can pass on, and he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after all this is over and find out whether or not it was of any use. Unused memos. I don't see any clues on the envelope itself. But this is interesting. That looks like Fen Ares Pentagon, so we don't care about that stamp. Can't think of any reason you need to access the server administrator controls. But your father has mentioned your interest in computers. You'll find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set up, but your admin key will eventually be Joan S. Or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss in greater detail when I return. Huh. Bab Joan S. Or a pseudonym? If you do end up accessing the admin controls, I'm sure you notice the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you likely already have concluded yourself, this door can only be opened if there are 3 different microchips. I decided to make it easy for you and left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. Oh, and there's a sledgehammer as a clue. I don't think I ever would have figured that out though. Whoa, what is this stamp? What is this? It's snowing. Where is it snowing? Is it snowing in Costa Rica? Am I a complete idiot? Maybe that's why the greenhouse doesn't make sense. Bro, it's snowing in Costa Rica. Oh my god. That's crazy. Costa Rica. This is not heat. This is snow. That explains everything. So this is probably not camel. Maybe it's horseback? Camel? Horseback? Okay, we could try that. Maybe that'll unlock something. I'm very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I'm not sure what other advice I can offer. You've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration. Stag, happy and free of the maids. Can't say I blame you. Cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination. Our collaboration has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return. Randolph. So this is definitely a heart. And this is definitely snow. I can't really tell what else is going on in there that we would care about. I don't see a camel or a horse without the magnifying glass. So we could come back with the magnifying glass. But maybe this is enough information? So we know heart. We know snow. We don't know anything else. I feel like that's still not enough information to figure out the rest of these. Vera Shores. Maybe Turtleback is heat. Fog, rain, snow, stormy. What else do we have? We have heat, wind, and normal. I feel like navel is wind. That would make the most sense. And I guess maybe turtleback is heat. Because it's like the beach, and maybe aviation is normal. Aviation could also be wind. They were in a blimp. Maybe naval is normal. I think it was a sailboat though, wasn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a sailboat, so that surely is wind. Naval is probably wind. I assume this is heat. Aviation and heat doesn't make that much sense to me. Shores and heat kind of makes sense. Metro Industry Marshal. What are the other things here? We have farming, tribal, spiritual poetry. Poetry Aurea. What is Aurea? Is that this place? Poetry. The camel still doesn't make that much sense to me. Being with rain. But it was definitely raining in the stamp for this one. Costa Rica is snow. Snow is definitely not farming. Could be spiritual. Or tribal. There's still a lot of options. Like too many options to figure this out, I think. I don't know. We could go try to guess for a bit. How do I leave? This way? Let's try to guess a little bit based on what we know. Maybe we can get one. If we get one more sigil, like, that helps by process of elimination massively to get the rest of them, right? Because we can just start removing options from the pool. We only have 3 right now, which are the 3 that we got the most information about in the book. So it's tough to figure these out. There's a map in the classroom that I never really looked at closely that maybe has more info if we think about it real hard, but I don't know. Maybe we can do the naval wind one. Because it is a sailboat in the picture. And you do need wind to sail. So what was that? So Costa Rica is snow, but I don't think we have enough other information about Costa Rica. So dramatic. So I guess we could try to do this one, naval wind. We know it's naval wind for sure. So let's go in the rainbow room. I don't know what naval wind is though. I assume wind is wavy. Oh, wind is the curve. Naval is 8 rays, so we need 8 curvy rays. We don't know what the moat is. Well, maybe it was already 8. I wasn't paying attention. I might be changing something that doesn't need to be changed. It probably was 8, wasn't it? Whoopsie. Oh no, here's 8. That's not the right thing. Is it this one? Yeah, we need wavy. Okay, so this is sailboat, right? The wavy, 8 wavy lines, that's a sailboat. And we're at the rainbow. Right, so we know rainbow is more jai, more high, naval wind. We just have to guess the other 2 things. And we have to guess the other 2 things based on the ones we haven't already used, right? So the moats could be farming, doesn't make a lot of sense, but we could try it. This is going to be a bit tedious. Feel free to skip ahead if you're not excited to watch this. I'm hoping that the moats are not ever reused. What is this one? This is academia, right? I assume the borders are unique as well, but I don't know. We know fog was reused, which is kind of weird. Alright, no luck there. We already used industry, right? We didn't use pizza yet. This is like poetry, maybe? I don't remember. No luck with pizza. Flour? I don't think we use the star yet either. It does kind of make sense to have a star in naval, right? Because you'd use the stars to navigate. No. The bean. Is it the bean? I think that's all the combinations we could try. I might have to look these up. I think I'm gonna Google, because I found all the letters now. I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm just gonna Google it. Like, at least where to find hints. Stamps on envelopes. Passport cover in vaults. Classrooms. Geometrical shapes. More Jai boxes also help associate geometrical shapes with colors. Huh. Torches can be found in the basement, showcasing sigils like the one for Orinda Aries. Secret Garden reveals sigils such as the one for Orinda Aries. I already solved that one though, that's the easiest one. Arch Aries and Araya. Fragments of the Vera sigil can be found. Wait, what is Vera? Oh, Vera Shores. Can be found in the Lost and Found? Oh right, there's a sigil in the clock tower. The bunk room can reveal clues about Vera's transportation. Clues about Araya can be found in the ladyship's chamber. The dorm room can imply clues about Kororika's speciality. The Morajai tutorial in the master bedroom can reveal clues about Morajai's color. I feel like I tried every color in every combination though, so I don't know. I'm just gonna look up the sigils at this point, because I don't know what else to look for, and I don't want to spend 70 hours like looking through the rest of the game for random hints. Each room represents a different country. You can learn about the components of each sigil. There's a complete sigil in the secret garden if you break a wall. Really? Lost and Found has a partial sigil. Secret garden sigil. That's the window though, that's the easiest one. Lost and Found sigil. Oh, the shapes on the Morajai boxes. I never noticed that. The buttons are the sigil core. Where's the sigil in Lost and Found? Is it the thing on the shelf? Oh wait, it's pizza. So this is the hint. It's square wave and pizza and 8 wavy. Didn't we try that though? Square wave and pizza? Right? Oh, whoops, I have to click this. I'm pretty sure we tried square wave and pizza, unless we clicked it too fast. Pizza. Maybe it just doesn't let you brute force it, like maybe you have to wait longer between each click. Square wave. No. I mean, it's definitely naval, and it's, I guess we don't know for sure that it's windy, right? Wait, that's the wrong thing. No. No. I mean, we could just try all the weather combos. Oh wait, was this windy? Wait, why is this wrong? Square wave. Bro, I'm so confused. What is happening? Wind, curve. Naval, curve. Pizza, square wave. So maybe it's not this one. Ugh, I don't know, man. Orinda Aries, Fen Aries, Arch Aries, Araya, Kororika, Morajai. I'm trying to not look at any other spoilers. Wait, it's just normal weather. What the fuck? How am I supposed to ever figure this out? Like, I'm not even close. I got naval correct. Everything else is completely wrong. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna do the sigils. I just want to know what it does at this point. Maybe it opens the blue door. Maybe the admin password opens the blue door. I have no idea. Should we do this or should we do the email thing first? Because I was also gonna check those passwords. Let's go check the passwords first, since it's something I did on my own, and I don't know what will happen when I solve all those. Maybe it'll open the door, maybe not. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what to do. I don't like having to cheat, but it's just like so fucking impossible, man. It's not a fun time, you know? Whatever. I'm cheating. It's fine. We're cheating. I give up. I surrender to the shitty puzzle. Just tell me how to do it. Flowers. Flowers. Oh my god, where are the flowers? Flowers, Y shape. Rain. Y shape. What is Y shape? I don't even know. Let's see how close we were with these. What one are we doing? We're doing the hourglass. We're doing Araya. What is Y shape? Y shape is train? What? How am I supposed to know that? That's so dumb. How are multiple of them train? Like, they're not even unique. That's so stupid, man. Like, there's duplicate things across the sigils. So even though there's 8 possible things, like, they're not all used uniquely in the 8 doors. Like, how is anyone ever supposed to figure that out? That makes no sense. Sometimes I really hate this game. So dumb. Can we even solve the stupid puzzle box? Violet tiles, they created a simple reflection of the variation first introduced to Arch Aries. I don't need the allowance tokens. I don't care. I'm not opening that shit. I'm not too lazy to even look it up. There's a train and it's purple. What does this say? I was a little disappointed that there's not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every rain story I've ever heard has begun with the rain. Have to do without flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds make this place feel different than home. That doesn't tell me anything. Why is it telling me the hint after I solve the puzzle? Like, oh, by the way, it's raining there. That doesn't tell me anything about the order of when you got there. Like, what? God, I hate this. I don't like this part of the game. I like the visuals of this part of the game. The music's alright. It's not special here, but I like the other regular song better. Yeah, the actual puzzles themselves are just bad. They're just really bad. Like, they don't make any sense. They're extremely tedious. Like, it took me so long to get the mailroom, and it didn't even help me solve this. It gave me like 30% of the information to solve this. Not good, man. Not good. Needs improvements. The game needs improvements. I mean, it will never get improved, but, you know. It's fine, I guess. It's whatever. Sometimes people make bad puzzles in their game. Other parts of the game are good. This part is not one of them. I'm genuinely curious if anyone figured this out on their own. Or if everyone just, like, brute forced it and then looked it up. What did I do wrong? I have to spin this thing. Wait, what? Why does that change the border? The fact that spinning one thing spins the other thing is also extremely troll. Like, I know it's trying to be a combination lock, but it's fucking annoying, man. Maybe that's why brute force didn't work, because I was accidentally changing the borders. I don't know. Orange. Another box. Cool. Don't care. Does this tell me anything about anything? Fewer and fewer further we travel up into the mountains to attend my correspondence, find myself regretting having brought so many books, first realm without the porters, every person. Frigid weather here. Yeah, I just don't. I couldn't care less about this puzzle. I'm just going to look up the map in room 46 as well, like where the pins go. I'm not going to try to deduce that from these stupid postcard notes. It's just dumb. This is not fun. Alright, how do we do this shit? We need the bean. Give me the bean. Okay, we got the bean. Now what? Now I need, I don't know, straight lines. 8 straight lines, and then hollow circles. Thank God I never have to think about this shit again. I can get my life back. This is kind of cool. The bridge looks like the rooms. White, there's a box, blah blah. Why can't I eat this thing? On the sea we voyage, blah blah, sneak away tomorrow. Who cares? Shut up, Herbert. Your puzzles suck. You're fat and ugly. Your mom's stupid. What is this one? This is pizza. I kind of want pizza. I can't eat pizza because it'll make me sick, but wish I could eat pizza. I do need to eat something though. Pizza. What the fuck? It's not even. Why is it turning the? This one's broken. Hello? What is happening? Is it like getting more complicated? Do I have to do it in a certain order? Why is it spinning everything? What am I even trying to do here? I'm trying to get wavy lines. Okay, this one's definitely like way more weird than the other ones. It's trying to prevent brute force, I assume. Yeah, it's trying to prevent brute force by like spinning all the other things when you spin the top things. But I don't care because I have the answer, so screw you. What even is this a picture of though? Is it square wave? Apparently it's also square wave. We did it. We're a genius. I'm so smart. I can't believe I solved that puzzle. What are the chances? I definitely don't have Google Images on the other screen. Despite my prejudice, Mother Nature, single speak, famous each visitor, vera more jibe. Okay. He's just telling us the order of his travels, right? He did the thing and then that thing and went to the other place and like... Who cares, man? I'm not gonna have to figure out what all the names of the continents are too, because there's not like a clear map. I guess the classroom kind of has a map. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. I do not care. I do not care. This is also the spiky thing again, which I never in a million years would have guessed. So, glad I looked it up and saved myself a million years of frustration. This is probably just going to open the door, which is probably going to have more doors behind it, right? Like... Womp, 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 womp. What is the border on this one? It's the weird lines. I mean, they're all weird lines, but you'll know them. This one. These weird lines. Okay, we did the thing with the thing in the box and blah blah, green, cool. Nice aviation. Favorite film, More Drive, perhaps childhood, dirigiblocks, Eastern Sea, Sight of Red Flags. Was that the last one, or is there one more? Oh, wait. What? We just get a trophy? Visiting 8 realms in 8 months. We can't get to the antechamber today, can we? No. Right, I mean, I guess... So... This is so stupid, man. I hate this game. You think there's gonna be something cool, and then it's kind of lame. Like, it's such an epic room. It looks so nice. It's so beautiful, and then, like, behind every door is a puzzle that you absolutely hate, and then when you solve all the insanely difficult puzzles, all you get is a couple of allowance tokens, which literally don't matter at all, and then some stupid clues to some stupid other puzzle that I need, like, and that again was like 10% of the information I need to solve the map, because I have to deduce from all the postcards the order of the frickin' thing. Then I have to go study the classroom with a magnifying glass for 12 hours to figure out which continent is which continent on the map. This is just not, that is like not the part of the game for me. I don't know, maybe somebody enjoys that, but I hate that. That is so insanely not fun, it's unbelievable. Oh my god, so apparently there's another safe in room 46. I don't know if we're ever gonna get to ride the train. I just want to ride the train. Anyways, this is an insanely long episode. I guess I should end it here. We need to get to the antechamber or whatever and open room 46 again at some point. That's probably our goal for the next episode, is to get back to room 46. And I'm just going to look up the map, because again, I don't care. Goals for next run. Ready? Watch this. Current run goals. Nope, this is useless. Oh, the freezer would be kind of cool, but I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I just don't care enough. Probably going to end the Let's Play soon, unless there's something after room 46. Get to room 46 and Google how to solve the map puzzle. There. That's how blatant we're going to be about it. I don't like when streamers upload VODs of them playing this game, and they have their webcam turned on, right? They have a face cam, and they'll be like solving the parlor game. And they'll be saying a bunch of stuff that makes literally no sense at all. They'll be like, well, this box is obviously true, and this box is false. And then you can see their eyes, like, shift to the left, like, 7 times, right? They'll just be saying some BS, and then their eyes shift over, and then they, like, say some more BS, and their eyes shift over, and they say some more BS, and then their eyes shift over, and then they, like, instantly solve the puzzle. And it's because someone just said the answer in chat. And half the time, the frickin' chat is on the screen, so you can literally see people typing the answers in their VOD in the chat for everything in the game. And it's like the whole game is ruined. So I don't feel like I'm cheating more than anybody else. I'm just being honest about it, right? Because I'm not streaming this. I don't have a chat. I just have Google. I try my best to solve the puzzles to the best of my ability, but, you know, some of them are just not fun. And games are supposed to be fun. Challenge is fine, but when things are just borderline impossible or poorly designed or extremely difficult to reason about, don't make any logical sense, then, you know, it's not very much fun. So you just look it up and you continue and you get to the fun part of the game. So far it has worked for me. You know, I tried, like, I played The Witness. I only had to look up like maybe 3 things in the entire game for The Witness. I've had to look up like 40 things in this game, which is part of why I would still say The Witness is significantly better puzzle design. But I guess it depends on what kind of person you are and what kind of thing you like. Do you like going around with a magnifying glass and inspecting every single piece of paper? Or do you like, you know, things like The Witness that are very logical and observation-based, where if you look at the puzzle long enough, the puzzle will make sense, and there's no weird, crazy rules. It's like, if as soon as you notice the thing, you have the aha moment. The entire game of The Witness is designed around that aha moment, where the second any reasonable person sees the thing they're supposed to see, they immediately understand how to solve pretty much all the puzzles. This game is not like that. This game is like, you see a clue, and you're like, oh, I could see how that might be useful. And then you see another clue, and you're like, maybe that's also useful. And you just have this massive notebook of all kinds of random shit, right? 340 lines of random shit. It kind of half-ass correlates with each other. And you hope that eventually you can make enough deductions that probably you can, like, brute force the sigil, because you got, like, you know, 60% of the information you need. That's not very good design. Like, honestly, it's not designed for you. You know, good design would be the thing that I expected that was logical, which is that there's 8 of each attributes, right? There's 4 attributes on a thing, or 5 if you count the core, right? There's the transport, there's the weather, there's the motes / category, and the border color. And then there's 8 possibilities for each of these, and you mix and match them, right? So there's like 64 possibilities or whatever. And each thing gets used once, right? Like the train only gets used once. But no, it's not like that. Like the train is used for 2 of these. Fog is used for 2 of these. Actually, I think the train was used for 3 of these because it was also used for this one, right? And like, I guess camel wasn't used at all. So it's just like the book has all these red herrings in it, right? It's just like, oh, by the way, here's what camel transport looked like on a sigil, and you're like, oh, there's exactly 8, and then there's 8 doors, so like one of the things is a camel, but that's, you can't even do process of elimination. So yeah, I think this puzzle would be way better if you just had one thing for each thing, right? Like the cores are like that. The cores is like there's one shape for each area. That's nice, feels nice. The rest of this, just nonsense, man. Doesn't feel nice. But anyways, I don't know. The game is fun. I would recommend people buy it if they like puzzle games, if they like roguelites. Obviously, no one is going to get to this point in my video series of me complaining and then not have already bought the game or played the game, right? Because like obviously you'd have seen every possible spoiler unless you skip to the end. This won't be the last video, but this will probably be one of the last videos, I suspect. But yeah. I'm not going to do like any sort of giant post-mortem or review video at the end, right? Because I don't think it's up to me whether or not the game is good. Obviously, the people collectively can say via their Steam reviews if they think it's good or whatever. You can Google it, read news articles about it. Also, I feel like most people that are going to play this game probably already have at this point, but it doesn't have that many Steam reviews, so either people are still playing it and haven't reviewed it yet, or I don't know. I think more people should buy it. I do think it's a good game. I think it's worth supporting the developers. I think it's a fun experience. But yeah, it has some flaws. It has some pretty frustrating and annoying design flaws for sure. But anyways, probably people have already clicked off this video and skipped my rant, so that's fine. I'll see you all in the next episode where we will try to get back to room 46. And we will Google the map puzzle, and we will solve the map puzzle, and probably it's just going to open a safe, and the safe's probably going to have some random obscure hint about something else in it, because this game is puzzles inside of puzzles inside of puzzles, and none of them make any sense. But I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it'll open the blue door downstairs. I'm not really sure how else you could open that. I expected the inner sanctum to open that door. So probably it's something in room 46 that opens that door. Maybe a lever. I have no idea. Don't know. But I would still like to find out at some point. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.